When I talk about integrity, what I want to make sure the citizens of Monroe understand is that we're going to have an open, honest government. What I mean by open and honest government, we're going to make sure that individuals feel comfortable and they also can trust the government here in the city of Monroe. We're going to have an opportunity for individuals, if they see something wrong, if they see some corruption, that there'll be a 1-800 number or maybe a 318 number where they can call in and tell us that there are issues that are going on in the city of Monroe, and they won't receive any reprimands for blowing the whistle on misconduct in the administration. We're going to have a zero tolerance. And when I say zero tolerance, I mean zero tolerance for criminal activity. We're going to make sure that individuals have an opportunity to defend themselves. However, we're going to have a zero tolerance for corruption and criminal activity within the city of Monroe. When I talk about public access, what I mean is that I want to make sure citizens understand that it is their city hall. It is not my city hall, and I'm working for them. They need to have access to their leader. They need to have access to the individual who's helping make the decision and providing the vision and direction for the city of Monroe. I want to make sure that once a week or once a month that we have an opportunity for individuals to come in without an appointment to visit with me so they can talk to me about their particular issues. Also, I want to make sure that individuals understand that when I talk about access, that they have access through the internet, through social media. They'll know specifically what's going on in the city of Monroe. We need to make sure that we give people opportunities to speak with the police department, with the fire department, with those department heads, so they'll understand specifically what the issues are that those communities are particularly talking about. The business safety net is a combination of things. First, we want to make sure we secure the companies that are already here, that are already employing individuals. Make sure that when they run into any trouble, that we have avenues to help those particular companies sustain themselves. The second component of that is that we want to invest in entrepreneurs all throughout the city of Monroe. We want to provide a safe environment for those guys to take a chance on going in business for themselves by offering classes, by creating incubators, by partnering with the university system, by making sure those individuals who've retired from businesses that were in key positions, those individuals can actually mentor these new entrepreneurs. We also want to create an avenue where not only do the business community and not only do the Economic Development Department of the City of Monroe, but also the Chamber and also the universities become a group of individuals that is considered to be a recruiting team for the City of Monroe. Because I think there needs to be individuals out there that other individuals trust, that can sell our city, that can make our city a much safer place for people to do business here in the City of Monroe. And then when it comes to entrepreneurship, we've got to invest in our young people. I mean, we have to give them avenues and opportunities to learn about business. So we need to make sure that in the school system that we partner with the school system to make sure when there's an opportunity for a young person to learn about business, that they have that opportunity and it takes place within the school system. And we're raising entrepreneurs for the future businesses that can exist here in the city of Monroe. What we want to do when it comes to jobs is we want to make sure that we create jobs in all sectors of the community. We want to make sure that we create jobs from an entrepreneurship standpoint, because those individuals will be able to create jobs, not just current jobs, but also jobs for the future. And we need to invest in the big corporations that are looking for a safe place to do business in the city of Monroe. And we're going to actively go out and look for those particular companies. The 1,000 points of community involvement, what we really want to make sure people understand there is that we need 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 citizens that are committed to helping move this city forward. And we'll take individuals who have a clear understanding of our objectives, which is we want to have positive change here in the city of Monroe. And we're going to create committees around issues, around problems. And we need individuals who are willing to invest their time to make sure that we come about with a solution that is very helpful when it comes to moving the city of Monroe in a positive direction. Case in point, for instance, we want to create a youth council, and with that youth council, we want to make sure those young people are engaged in the process of government, engaged in the process of making sure we have the right programs in our community centers. We're engaged in the process to make sure we have the right activities when it comes to those young people. And also, we really need them to understand the political process, how government operates, because they can be a much more engaged in the system itself, in the governmental system here in the city of Monroe, because they are 100% of our future, and if they are, why not invest in that future? When it comes to employee relations, what I want to be able to do is, first of all, make sure that the employees trust the administration. And I think the way it looks right now is that there's a lot of distrust, and we want to make sure that we are treating our employees fair. And I know that a happier employee is willing to produce even more. So if we have employees that are happy, they're excited about coming to work, I think that we'll be able to actually make sure that we have much more productive employees. Also, when it comes to those employees in the sanitation area, in the sewage area, those individuals need to have shots. They need to make sure they have the proper health care, because I think that's important too. And then we need to have a health product that's offered to our employees that's very, very compatible to their incomes that they're receiving. And we're committed to making sure that there's no employee of the city of Monroe that's making less than minimum wage. We want to make sure they make at least $1 above the current minimum wage rate.
Talk to me about being healthier.
I think that the city of Monroe has to be a healthy city. And we have to partner with the healthcare community to make sure that they can guide us through. I talked to you earlier about the 1,000 points of community involvement. This could be one of those committees that actually help us make sure that the city is healthy, make sure our youth is healthy, make sure everyone is healthy here in the city of Monroe, because that's going to make sure that everybody's happy. And when that happens, people are much more productive.